Pete, how's it going?
Yo, what's going on?
Hey,
Miguel.
for everybody watching, I am Miguel from SoCal Watch Reviews, and you are drinking coffee. All right,
Drinking green tea.
Ooh, fancy.
You know what I'm saying?
I got some coffee right here, baby.
Starbucks it is.
I didn't go out. It's homemade. It's just a plastic.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Hey,
we're quarantined, baby, right?
So, right. Exactly.
Hey, so, Pete, see, for the people watching this on my channel, why don't you tell them the name of your channel?
Yo, P. Ross Wristwatch Love. You know what I'm saying? We in the building.
Absolutely. So for those of you watching this, we do run a podcast. We try to record once a week, but we figured we'd do something a little different. We wanted to jump in front of the camera and give you like a little behind the scenes, if you will. Right. We're going to try to keep these videos, like 10 minutes long. We don't want to bore you too much. But today, what are we talking about today, Pete?
We talking about the new Baltic releases, man, which I think are very interesting. Mm-hmm. Limited to 100 pieces per type.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I love, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I love the chronograph one.
Oh,
which
beautiful.
Is the bi-compax. Right?
Yeah. Right. Correct. Yeah. Well, they're both called the Baltic X, and it's a collaboration they did with Worn and Wound. Now, to let everybody know, just like P said, they're 100 per piece. They immediately sold out. So everything is sold out. So we're talking about this, and the reason we're talking about it is because we love the way they look. And furthermore, we're going to talk about what they did right and what other people could follow in their footsteps, if you will. Right. So before we go any further, Baltic, it's an independent or a micro brand, and it's a French brand, and it started Kickstarter back in 2017. So they've had a good run, but this collaboration they did with Worn and Wound is beautiful. Now, look, everything that Houdinki's doing, I like, but a lot of times it's kind of expensive, right? A little out of the price range. Why don't we tell the people what are the price ranges for these two watches?
I believe the Seagull ST19 movement,
which is a chronograph one,
right? Yeah. Chronograph with the column wheel, right? I think that's going for like $699.
$625. And then the HMS, which is just your time only, I believe. It doesn't even have a date function. It does feature a Miyota movement. It's not hackable, but that one is in the $300 range. It was $399. Right. Not bad at all. I mean, for what you're getting, it was a Miyota 821A movement, so it's not the greatest. I would have liked to see at least an NH35 in there.
Right.
But it's not too bad. So
but what the movements don't have, the Dow actually makes up for to me.
Oh my God! In so many ways. Yeah. So both P and me or myself are huge fans of vintage watches, right?
Right.
I have two right here. I have a Gerard Perigo from the 60s. Yeah. And I have another 60s watch, a Bulova Accutron. Yeah. Very cool watches, but I don't wear them because of the water resistance. And I mean, there's just so many things that are play to the downfall of vintage watches. Don't you agree?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So something that I like to see with companies is reintroducing vintage-inspired pieces with a modern twist, right? So in this case, these guys both have sector dials, and they're salmon, which is super hot, right? I mean, salmon dials are a hot little thing right here, man. So why don't we go through the good and the bad? So tell me what you like about these watches.
I definitely like the dials on them. And look, I'm looking at it right now. And I don't think there's nothing on the market that exactly looks like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's an original concept.
No.
But for right now, like everybody on the green dials, but the salmon dial, that definitely is a standout for me. I love the way on the chronograph one. I love the position of the function pushers.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's the right size at 38 millimeters.
Yeah, I think they're utilizing the same case because it looks the exact same, and the case does have the hole for the drilled lugs right there. Yeah, something that I'm a fan of, and I didn't even notice, is both of these watches don't have lume, so that really plays to the vintage aesthetic.
Yeah.
And one of the cool things that I like specifically about this chronograph is the fact that it has the push pushers, or they don't have a screw down. It's
Right.
very vintage inspired, and it has two sub registers on the left, on the right, and just that dial, like you said, it's not just the color, but all the layers that goes into the sector dial and the texturing, right? So in the middle of the dial, there's some texturing. The Baltic logo is perfectly positioned and so minimalistic that it's just so sexy, right? Not only that, but if you look at the watch strap that they both come with, it's beautiful. It was what was it, shell Cordovan strap, with it's black basically with blue stitching, very very nice, and it's a 20 millimeter, which is super cool because although they play homage to like a vintage watch, they didn't do that 18 millimeter strap, which that's the downfall for these guys. These are both 18 millimeters, and let me tell you, finding a really cool strap for these is very difficult. I mean, they're out there, but 20 millimeters, just like my Seiko Sarb, I mean, it's a perfect.
That's the sweet spot.
It's a sweet spot for a lot of people. You know, one downfall for me is the acrylic crystal. I get that they're trying to go for that vintage aesthetic. Again, these two have an acrylic crystal, and you get that really cool distortion, kind of like you do again with the Omega Speedmaster. But the downfall is, as an everyday piece, you get it banged up, but you know it's forgivable because, like you said, this dial, or the dial on these watches, is just incredible. So
the acrylic is kind of disappointing to me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I mean, what would you rather have, mineral or acrylic?
Ooh, I think acrylic, just because I know that you could buff it out with a polywatch.
Or something that works real well, I've learned, is toothpaste. Right.
But honestly, I mean, sapphire crystal, if we kind of go, I don't want to bring the Pagani design into this talk, but for $80 you get a sapphire crystal, so we know that it's affordable, you know. So why cheapen out? I don't know. I am really a fan, honestly, of that Seagull movement, and I've really been looking and kind of lusting after a Seagull 1953, 1963, whatever that one's called, because that manual wind movement, for the price that you could get it for, it's just incredible. I think that particular piece is like less than $200 to have this manual wind chronograph for, $625, but it's a limited edition with that beautiful salmon dial. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me, man. So
I mean, and the thing about it is, with the watch in general, there are so many combinations you could put of strap you could put it on.
Absolutely,
you know absolutely. I mean?
And to be honest with you, I mean, at first glance, when I saw this, before I even realized what this watch was, I saw that chronograph, and I immediately thought Patek Philippe. I mean, I looked at it, I'm like, oh, is that a Patek?
Right.
And then I'm like, oh, it's a Baltic, and I've never really heard of Baltic before, because it's a microbrand, So they're doing some things right. So I guess we're both in agreement. This is a winner for both of us.
Absolutely.
Definitely a winner. I mean, hopefully they could put something in production, not a limited run, and make it happen. So if anything,
for sure,
everybody else out there, take note. This is a limited edition done right. We really like it. But any parting thoughts?
Great watches. That's all I can say.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am very, very, very impressed.
So we will leave links down below so you could check out the articles from both Worn and Wound and Hodinkee. You can see these beautiful high resolution images, and it's just they're stunning. They're stunning pieces, and I hope 2020 maybe brings a little bit more of this, that vintage aesthetic, without having some Fotina or anything. I mean, this is done right.
Diversity, man. Diversity.
It is what it is.
That's what we're looking for.
Absolutely. But anyways, let us know in the comments below if you like these series. We could continue doing them on new releases on different topics. And it's just fun doing it, and catch us on the podcast. We're staying on that. We're going to have some more collaborations. Let us know, P, where they can find you. Where? Instagram?
P Ross. Ross Wristwatch Love. YouTube, Ross Wristwatch Love. And Facebook, Ross Wristwatch Love. Check out the SoCal Watch Review Facebook page podcast page, all of that. You know what I'm saying? We're doing big things.
And you're doing a giveaway on your channel. Talk about that.
Yes, I am definitely doing a giveaway. It's downstairs, but yeah, I am doing a watch giveaway to when we reach 500 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We more than halfway there, y'all. So let's go ahead and let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful crystal watch from Citizen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sounds good, man. And I'm doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. We are almost there, almost at 700. We are giving away the Pagani Design PD 039 0 something. So watch my I haven't there you go. That's the one I'm giving away. P just recently did a review on that guy. That's why he has it. But that's the one we're going to be giving away at 1,000 subs for my channel. So SoCal Watch Reviews. Yeah, SoCal Watch Reviews on Instagram. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay humble. P.
Peace. Keep it real.
Later.